Hi, everybody. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I go by the nickname Ginger. We start with a hug. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know. Halle Berry got a new man. I know him. Okay, I interviewed him in the early 2000s. Who is this man? Or who is this black man? Because Halle has not dated a black man in like 10 years. He's a singer, Van Hunt. He's 50 years old. He's an all-out musician. He can do the drums, the keyboard, the guitar. He can do it all. He won a Grammy in 2007. He's worked with Alicia Keys. He's worked with Kanye West. He's worked with Mary J. Blige. He's a good-looking guy because we all know that Halle Berry likes eye candy. Eye candy means that you like to date, somebody who's like good looking. They say she made it Instagram official. And is this a thing? I guess you guys are going to have to let me know. They say you're not official until you make it official on Instagram. And she showed up with a Van Hunt t-shirt saying, now you know. She's been a little coy about who she's been dating, but she is dating musician Van Hunt. I interviewed him. It had to be either the late 90s or the early 2000s when he first came out, and he had a really interesting style which was different. But if you're really into music and musicians, then you kind of got him. But I remember interviewing him, and he was a very nice guy, and now he is dating Halle Berry. Taraji P Henson, is she with her man? Kelson Hayden, Taraji's been dating this guy for a while, and she recently turned 50. Well, she was posing in a bikini, and she didn't have a ring on. You saw her celebrating with Mary J. Blige and friends, but there was no Kelvin. They've been kind of absent together on social media, and so far she hasn't said anything. But is she still with him? They were supposed to get married, but then the pandemic. Is this another victim of the pandemic? They were supposed to get married, and she put it off. She doesn't seem sad or anything, but where is Taraji's man? Nene Leakes, Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's not going to be on the new season. Are we surprised? Was she too mean for her own good? They're saying it was contract negotiations that broke down, and that's why she's no longer on the show. Do you think that's it? I think she's going to possibly sue the Bravo network or say, they told me to be mean. They wanted me to be the bully. At some point, her whole thing, it was just toxic and sad, and she's not on it. And I don't know how they're going to do, because they've got these two younger women on there. I didn't know who they was. I was like, Toya, who these girls? One of them's now saying she got a sex tape. I don't know. I was just like, someone said, well, maybe Bravo will give her her own show. Andy Cohen, who heads up the Bravo network, was kind of throwing shade, wishing her good luck. So that's going to be interesting. Bravo is coming out with a new show about pop culture and highlights of the Housewives shows. I know they have Portia. She's going to be one of them. I think they're taking a person from each of the Housewives franchise, and they're going to be hosting this show that is coming on Bravo. But what will Nene Leakes do next, now that she's not going to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? As I go down this list, Wendy Williams, who hasn't been on TV in months, she returns with a brand new season on Monday. She looks like she lost a lot of weight, but she's kicking off a new season. Ellen DeGeneres is kicking off a new season. Now, the past few weeks have been rough on Ellen because you had all the staff workers who said that working on the Ellen show was not good. It was toxic. It was bullying. It was this. It was that. What is Ellen going to say? They say she's going to address, this year has not been good. But guess who's coming to her defense? the one and only Steve Harvey, who says people should let up. She can't control what staff workers do and stuff like that. Now, I just find this interesting because when Steve Harvey was going through his thing, she ain't say a peep. Steve knows how to play the game. He knows how to play the game. But she certainly did not rush to his defense, and I wonder what she's going to say. Where there's smoke, there's fire. She preaches about being kind, but those workers say, she wasn't kind to us. Martha Stewart is getting in on the weed game, as they say. She's coming out with a CBD line, which includes gummies, soft gels, oils, drops. Martha does it all. She gardens, she decorates the house, puts a new roof up, cooks, bakes. Now, she's getting in to the marijuana business. Big congratulations going out to Lawrence Fishburne. He won a Creative Award Emmy for a show that comes on Quibi. Quibi is the streaming service that you can only watch on your cell phone, and the shows are kind of like 10 minutes. He won for a series called Free Rayshawn. He looks really good in it, but he won a Creative Emmy. Speaking of the Emmys, it's this Sunday night on ABC. All virtual. Jimmy Kimmel is hosting. I think it's going to be a huge night for Regina King, who was so amazing in the HBO series The Watchmen, even though they're not doing it anymore. I think it's going to be a big night for her. Her star is so bright. How did People Magazine put it? She's not on the cover, but People Magazine did a story on her saying the new queen of Hollywood. She has an exciting new movie called One Night in Miami, where she makes her directorial debut next year. But this is a great time. All I can think about is Brenda from 227, and when she was in, see, I'm getting my movies mixed up, so you guys got to help me. Was it Boys in the Hood? Was it Boys in the Hood or Poetic Justice? Where she took that 40, she took it to the head. She took that 40, she took it to the head. I was trying to figure out. Maybe it was Poetic Justice. And then one of the Tory guys, and was like, shut up. You knew he was going to hit her because she was talking too much. It was like, stop. But she's so incredible. I love Regina King. She's come so far from Brenda on 227 when she was in Jerry Maguire, and she smacked Cuba Gooding Jr. when he was acting crazy, or the brother. She's just incredible. And to see this, don't be surprised, everybody, if it's a big night for Regina King. I think it will Insecure finally get something. And that show that came on the Pop channel, I'm not cursing, but it's Schitt's Creek. That was a good show, very underrated, and now that it's no longer on, it's getting all the love and accolades. But I think we're going to see some different things with the Emmy Awards virtually. Jimmy Kimmel is hosting Sunday night on ABC. Chrissy Teigen on bed rest with her latest pregnancy. She and her husband John Legend are expecting baby number 3, and the baby is going to be a boy. She kind of like let it slip there that she's carrying a boy. I had so many notes. Tonight, Iheart Radio Music Awards, Friday and Saturday on the CW. Alicia Keys is opening Friday. Usher is closing out on Saturday. You got the K-pop group BTS. You've got Bon Jovi. You've got the Migos. You've got Coldplay from London, lots of musical acts, but this is the 10th year of the iHeartRadio Music Festival that's taking place this weekend. They're banning TikTok. I'm getting on it before they ban it. The ban goes into effect on Sunday. I'm getting on it before they say no more TikTok. But the Trump administration, they're getting rid of it. Over 100 million users. If you already have it, good, keep it. You just won't get no updates. But if you wake up on Monday saying, I want to join TikTok, TikTok will be no longer. Lizzo is losing weight, looking great. She lost like 50 pounds. She's gone vegan. For everyone wondering, how did Lizzo lose weight? Now, I know people are going to say, but I thought she liked being big. For her health. She's really too young. Is Lizzo like 30? Is she 31 or 36? She's too young to carry that kind of weight. She hasn't even had kids yet. Look at me. I do sound like an auntie sometimes. She ain't had no kids yet. What's she going to do? For her health, Lizzo needs to drop a few pounds, but she lost 50 already. That was fast. She has spent her quarantine, doing the vegan thing, but Lizzo has lost 50 pounds. Did anybody see The View today? I'm really going to go watch it. I've been just watching the clips on social media. Sometimes that show is something. They had a girl, a young politician from Maryland. She became the darling of the Republicans because she was just downing black leaders and stuff like that. She tried to come for Joy. Can I tell y'all, when you try to come for somebody older than you, Joy like 72. She chopped her up, and then Sunny Hostin. The whole scene, it was petty. It spoke to my petty. I know some people are going to be like, they were rude to her. It was funny. It was so funny. It just spoke to all the pettiness inside of me. But she tried to come for Joy with the blackface and Sunny. Today's show was just interesting. But I want to get back to Sunny Hostin. She has a book out, y'all. And she reveals that she struggled for a long time with her racial identity, Black and Puerto Rican. The title is a little long. I Am These Truths, a memoir of identity, justice, and living between two worlds. I enjoy Sunny on The View. I like her. She's a former prosecutor, a very strong woman. You're not gonna bunch her up in a hole. She's very smart. I look forward to reading this book, but she talks about really living between two worlds. Big congratulations to TJ Holmes. He is going to be a co-anchor on Good Morning America 3, the third hour, which comes on at 1. He's going to do it with Amy Robach. When they replaced Michael Strahan, Kiki, and Sarah during the pandemic, they came up with a show that just dealt with the pandemic. Well, now it's evolving in something much, much more. And TJ Holmes, he was on BET for a second. Oh, gosh, where was he before then? I think he was with NBC. But he's a really nice guy. He's got beautiful eyes. And now he's been named the new co-anchor of GMA 3, which airs at 1 o'clock. The weekend edition is up, so do check it out. It's the fancy edition for those who want the fanciness. It's so funny because it seems like it's split. There are those who like, we want the pictures. There are those who like, no, don't bring the pictures. The channel is evolving and growing, and Auntie is learning how to do things, but I have a wonderful girl, LaShawna Simon, who puts things together, and it's fancy in the weekend edition, and check it out. Pop culture and entertainment is what I love. So do check it out and check out the stories. I love to say it's not cute not knowing, and it's not cute. Hit the channel, leave a comment. You know that I've seen it if I gave you a heart. Have a great weekend, everybody. Spread the word. The channel is growing, 37,000. And I like the way that it's growing because I don't want something that just shoots up and people leave. I want people to stay. And I guess being consistent, that's what it is. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture here in Philadelphia. Wait, there are so many people who don't know. I'm a radio announcer. That's my real gig. I'm a radio announcer in Philadelphia, and I've always loved pop culture and entertainment, and this is something really fun to do and keeping you guys in the know. Look forward to seeing you in the comments. Have a great weekend, and thanks for joining me.